my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are well. My name is Rachel and welcome to A Good Little Teach. I hope you find some support, some encouragement, maybe some top tips, just an all-round good time here. I am back in my classroom today and it is the beginning of term 3. It's currently Monday and I've just kind of hit the afternoon slump. I've made myself a cup of tea and I'm waiting for it to cool down so I can drink it, so I can re-energize my brain to get into what I need to get into, because I have a lot. But you know how sometimes you just hit those afternoon slumps and you just like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I need to do. Anyway, I'm in one of those, so I thought I would whip out my camera and chat to you for a bit, and then hopefully that should re-energize me into getting some work done. So we are back to term 3 and it is going to be a big term, that's for sure. It's going to be a good term, but it is going to be a big term. I've just finished going through our school calendar and transferring all of the important dates down into my diary. So I have all of that done and I'm about to start thinking about and getting together our term overview and other things like that, so I know what I'm going to teach. There are a few different things this term, like public holidays and extracurricular things happening at school, which means that it cuts down on lesson time or it cuts down on days that I'm in my classroom. So I really have to kind of maneuver things around to make sure everything fits so I get through the curriculum I need to teach, but also that the kids don't miss out from going to extracurricular and other things like that. So I'm also working out, how do I work smarter and not harder? Because I don't want to make life too hard for myself. I want to make sure that I'm being smart about what I'm doing. That's a big rundown of what I've done this afternoon and what I am currently doing. But what I did think I would do while I'm kind of in this brain fog post-lunch, you know, bit that I'm in, is I thought I would actually do my boards. So at the end of last term, I took down all of the stuff from my notice boards because I'm actually now moving into teaching geography with the subjects that I teach. So last semester I taught English, this semester I'm teaching geography. It's just the way that we kind of do it at my school and in year 6. So I need to go and put up all of my geography posters and set the room up for that. So I think I am going to get up, get a little bit active, put my posters up, and then hopefully I'll be ready to focus on some more admin-y planning, writing type stuff. So all right, let's go put up these boards and then come back. I'll just go through my back wall with you. So this is going to be my geography wall. This is our word list here, so words that we're studying and looking at over the course of the term. Just got what primary and secondary sources are, so that's going to be for our assessment because they're going to need to know that because we do a lot of research. Just some helpful maps up here. So in geography this term we look at Asia, so I've got the map of Asia up there, and then just time zones, climate zones, vegetation zones, a world map, and here I'm going to put latitude and longitude, just another maps thing up there, and the title. So nice and simple to start off with, and then we will change as we go. And then over on this wall, I've decided to make this wall my English comprehension type wall. So we are studying Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe this term. So I've got some quotes up the top and down the bottom, and then just the QR codes for the books that link to the audiobook. And the rest is just blank because I think we'll fill it with some journal work or some comprehension work, or yeah, student work will go in there, or maybe even some what do you call it, like examples and how to write things and other helpful posters up in there. The rest of my walls are the same. So my art wow wall at the back, I've still got the 10 things that require zero talent poster, and then these posters here. I get a lot of questions about the leaders poster. I have found where I've got that from on TPT, so I will link that down below. And then I've got my class rules and other things. That one's a bit wonky, so I better fix that one up. But generally my room is staying the same. Okay, so I've had a little bit of a brain break now, a little bit of a got some energy out, and it's 3 o'clock. So now I'm gonna get some work done. I'm gonna finish off our term planner for term 3, get that all organized, transfer what I need to into my paper diary, and then yeah, I might do a little bit of work tonight as well when I get home. But that is pretty much been my afternoon, which has been great. One thing I did want to talk about though is maybe a bit of a question for you, is to think about how you're looking after yourself this term. Now I feel like a little bit of a hypocrite talking about this because I was terrible last term. I was, yeah, awful, absolutely awful, and at looking after myself, and yeah, just, you know, wasn't great at it. So this term it's really at the forefront of my mind. So it's probably why I'm also asking you the question, is how are you as a teacher looking after yourself this term? There's been a couple of things that I've really reflected on and thought about over the holidays, of things that I was doing maybe last year or in term 1 that filled my tank. Things like I would go to Pilates, or I would do walks, or getting up at a certain time, and I just kind of let all of that fall to the wayside, and yeah, a bit burnt out I think at the end of last term. So this term I'm really making a conscious effort to look after myself, to look after my well-being, to think about how I can work smarter and not harder, what I can reuse, what I can do in the afternoons to fill up my tank even though I might be exhausted, but how am I, yeah, filling myself up so that I can be the best teacher that I can be. So I'm just gonna pose that question to you now, and I think this is something that we will come back to and chat about over the course of term 3, but I'd love to know your thoughts. How are you looking after yourself? How are you taking care of yourself? Down below in the comments, let me know some things that you are doing. For me, I'm going to book some Pilates classes, and that means that if I book those Pilates classes, I will leave school at a certain time, which will be good. It also means that I'm exercising, which is great, and that's going to be great for my well-being, my mind, and also my body. So I'm excited about getting started back into that. I am also focusing on what I'm putting into my body, so the things that I'm eating and consuming, because that has a huge effect on your mood and how you feel. So again, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that my husband and I have been eating keto for all of last term. We weren't keto over the holidays, and boy did I feel it. So anyway, we're going back to that today, and so far so good. Been a little tired, but you know, day 1 feels. And just also making sure that I'm doing things like I'm doing my devotions, I'm catching up with friends, I'm reflecting on each day, and yeah, just spending time with people I love to fill up my tank. So let me know down below what you're doing, and or maybe you haven't actually thought about that yet and you need to take a bit of a stock of your weeks and your lives. Maybe this is the encouragement you needed. Anyway, this was a bit of a shorter vlog today. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, if you did, please like, please subscribe. Really supports my channel, and we love having you around here, which is really great. All right friends, well, I'm gonna go and do some planning, and I will chat to you later. Bye.